A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying your day so far. Alright, so coming up in this one, I am going to be sharing the West Indies squad that was announced yesterday. This test squad will be taking on Australia next month. Yes, we're going to go through the squad. Just give a listening ear until the end. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Alright, so let us get straight into it. West Indies versus Australia. Before we even go into that, let me just remind you, later on today, we have our final T20 game against England. And once that is done, and we would have gotten the T20 series out of the way, we can zoom in more on the test series that is coming up. So for this video, we're going to go through the squad and listen to what Dr. Desmond Haynes had to say. Alright, so the squad has been named and quite a few new faces will be turning out. Desmond Haynes was saying that the squad has been hampered by a couple of key players who are unavailable. And, a couple of youngsters that would have proven themselves and they would have gotten the opportunity now to go and show their skills. So let me just give you the squad and then I will go down into what the lead selector had to say. So first thing, we have a new vice captain, Alzarri Joseph. And I personally think that is well deserved. Right? That was well deserved. So Craig Brathwaite and Alzarri Joseph will be leading. I was thinking that they were going to give it to Joshua Da Silva, in all honesty. That is what I was thinking when I realized that Blackwood wasn't gonna be our vice captain anymore. I was thinking that Da Silva was going to get it, but I am very, very much okay with this. So let me go through the squad quick. Craig Brathwaite captain, Alzarri Joseph vice captain, Tejnaran Shandopal is also there, Alec Arthanes, Kevin Hodge, Justin Greaves, Joshua Da Silva, Akeem Jordan, Godekesh Moti, Kemar Roach, Kevin Sinclair, Tevin Imlach, Shamar Joseph, and Zachary McCaskey. So those are the players. There is a keynote under the bottom of that. Jaden Seals is unavailable for selection due to a shoulder injury. So Jaden Seals is out because of his shoulder. Jason Holder and Kyle Mayers are unavailable as they have expressed a preference to explore T20 franchise opportunities in January. Right, so Kyle Mayers and Jason Holder obviously were reached out to, and they would have decided that they are going to pursue some T20 opportunities out there. So we won't be seeing those two all-rounders in the team. All right. So let me just go back to the top now and before I give you my opinion on this. So it says it's going to be from the 30th of the squad will arrive in Australia on the 30th of December and will hold a preparation camp from the 2nd to the 9th of January in Adelaide, which will be followed by a 4-day first-class warm-up game against Cricket Australia 11 at the Karen Ralton Oval, right in Adelaide from the 10th of January to the 13th. So we are going to arrive on the 30th of December. Once we would have arrived, we're going to have a little training camp and then we're going to have a warm-up game. And then we go straight into the business, straight into the meat of the matter, right? As I said, a couple of new guys into the squad, Zachary McCaskey, Tevin Imlach, Justin Greaves, and Hodge alongside Sinclair, right? Oh my God, Akeem Jordan and Shamar Joseph. Whole lot of inexperienced players there that will have a whole lot to put on their shoulders. But let us hear what the lead selector Desmond Haynes had to say. This is him, and I quote, "The squad has been affected by the unavailability of some key players. However, we have had a very strong red ball program being run over the past year, which has unearthed significant talent throughout the region. The selected players have passed each test given to them and must now be given the opportunity to showcase their skills in the test arena. Australia away is always a challenge, but we are confident in our team. You don't say. End quote. They say the two teams will again compete for the Frank Worrell Trophy, named in honor of the legendary West Indies all-rounder and captain Sir Frank Worrell, right? They said the first test will be a red ball fixture at the Gabba. Yeah, man. Hold on. The first test will be a red ball fixture at Adelaide, at the Adelaide Oval from the 17th to the 21st of January. And the second will be a pink ball day and night contest at the Gabba in Brisbane from the 25th to the 29th. Boy, I'm start fret already. Jaja. Alright, so let us look at this squad now, my viewers and subscribers. Couple of people would have returned from the last test outing. Right? The Taser and Shandopal, Brathwaite, the Joseph and Mackenzie and these guys, Artanes. Right? But we would have seen where Kevin Sinclair, he has gotten his call up. Right? Kevin Sinclair has gotten a call up, and I am happy with that. Goody Kishmoti is obviously going to be our frontline spinner. Don't think we need two spinners in at the same time. If it is the case that we see the pitch and we think we need two spinners, then it's good to have the left arm spinner and the off spinner that has been doing the work, the best work in the Caribbean recently, in my opinion. Right? But quite a few guys here, I don't know. Oh boy, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Kemar Roach, based on how this is looking, Kemar Roach, Alzari Joseph, those would be the two senior pacers. Then you have Akeem Jordan, Shamar Joseph, who would have just started out. Oh my God, this is going to be rough, right? So no O'Shane Thomas, no Jason Holler, no Mayors there, no Jaden Seals, no Markino Minley. Remember they tried with Markino Minley a little while back. So Jaja. Where the batting is concerned now, Hodge is there. Oh my God, Justin Greaves is also there. The pickings look thin. The pickings look thin, my viewers and subscribers. That is what I'm going to say. The pickings look thin. Generally speaking, going up against Australia, and Australia is very tough. Playing an experienced team. So you can just imagine how things going to work. Boy, I'm trying to look to see if I can figure out who are a couple of players that probably could have gotten an opportunity. Probably need to spend some more time on it. But these names that are here, I am going to say they didn't just pull these names out of a hat. Except, Shamar Joseph, he has, he just started and we would have seen him in South Africa the other day. Probably a good draw. You understand? But most of these guys, they have been doing their thing at the regional level. And if Desmond Haynes said that they have a strong red ball program running in the Caribbean, then we don't have to take his word by that. If it's, because people like Hajan, Zachary McCaskey and Imlak and these guys, they have been scoring runs in the region. You understand? The Artanes and these guys, they have been scoring runs in the region. So if it's a strong program in the region, then obviously these are the strongest we could find. I am not too sure about this squad still, but as I said, my mind is still on the T20 squad, on the T20 game for today. So once we get this out of the way, we're even going to have a live show where we can sit down and talk about this. Hopefully after today's game, we can have a live show where we can sit down and have a conversation, look at the squad and scrutinize it a little bit. But that is the squad that was announced, my people. Couple of people said that they're exploring T20 opportunities, and one of them only a few weeks ago would have said that he's not going to play the ODIs against England. because you want to spend time to prepare for Test cricket and T20 cricket. Well, I love my Caribbean people. Big up on yourself, my people. I will touch base later on.